Hey everybody, I'm Jenna Atkinson. I am the founder of the P5 project. P5 stands for Purpose, Passion, Profits, Progress, and Possibilities. Super excited to be hosting this year's P5 Women's Summit. It's a first-time event in Madison, Wisconsin, August 9th through the 11th. And we'll get to more about that later. But today I'm super excited to be talking to Paul Neuberger. He is a man of many titles, has a lot of different things going on, several businesses of his own, but also now the founder and kind of managing team member and action taker behind this really cool new event in Milwaukee, Wisconsin called the Young Guns, which is coming up on February 27th. So wanted to connect with Paul because I love what he is doing. I love his vision. There's a lot of similar goals and things going on between his event at Young Guns and what we're doing at the P5 Women's Summit in Madison. So I wanted to connect with Paul and then have an awesome promo opportunity for you guys if you want to get involved with both. So I'll turn it over to Paul. Thanks so much for chatting with me today. And I just love to hear a little bit more about this idea of Young Guns and how it started and what's going on from there.
Yeah, well, I really appreciate it, Jenna. And first and foremost, thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to have a conversation with me, too. And it's been mutually beneficial as I've learned more about you and the variety of initiatives you've got going on. And it's exciting to be having this conversation and to be partnering in this regard. Very quickly, I'll just tell you kind of how Young Guns kind of came about. So for us, how we've defined a young gun is not a young person. It's a new way of thinking. It's a fresh way to grow a business, a fresh way to ignite yourself as a leader, and a new way to go about being the best possible version of yourself. So you can't have a 97-year-old technically be a young gun. And one of the conversations that I've had with several people, I'm certainly no better than anybody at all. I just look at life different. I see opportunities where some people miss. And the speed of innovation today is just blindingly fast. And there are just so many innovative disruptors out there in the marketplace that are doing things from a branding perspective, a social media perspective, a differentiation perspective, how they're growing their brands and growing their businesses. That what we wanted to do with Young Guns is we wanted to get a collection of individuals together, some of the most innovative disruptors on the planet, and share what we're doing, because the rules are being rewritten on almost a daily basis. The things that some of our future leaders are learning, some of the things that individuals are aspiring to learn from a professional development perspective are changing every couple of weeks based on that speed of innovation. So what we want to do on February 27th is introduce the world to some of these most innovative disruptors, inspire you, equip you with actionable skill sets, actionable skills, so you can go off and grow your business, grow your potential, become the best version of yourself possible. But then once the event is done on February 27th, how do we keep the community going? How do we keep the movement going? Because fresh ideas should never grow old. New innovations should never grow old. And if we can come together as a community, inspire each other, hold each other accountable, that's what we're really looking forward to doing with this movement.
I love it. So what can people expect at the Young Guns event? I mean, what makes it different? You know, what's the agenda like other than these awesome Ignite innovation speakers? Tell me a little bit about the actual event and what type of people should be attending or already are attending, because you guys have over 300 people already signed up for this awesome thing so far.
Yeah, and it just keeps getting more and more every day. That's just it. People wait to the last minute. So hopefully we're at 400, 450 by the time Young Guns comes around. But again, from an event perspective, it's got everything. It's got the ability to learn from 5 innovative disruptors from a keynote speaking perspective. And these people are all across the board. We've got individuals talking about monetization of your personal brand, how to grow your mega brand on LinkedIn. For myself, I'm going to talk about instantaneous differentiation, which I would say is one of the most difficult skills to acquire, but is also probably one of the most important. So we've got these 5 keynote speakers. There's going to be the opportunity for networking in between, the opportunity for breakout sessions for professional growth. We are also going to have a panel. This is our Vision 2020 panel, people that have already reached the top of the mountain. And one of the things that these people believe is once you reach the top of the mountain, you should turn back and pull up the people that are coming up next. So people that have already created the business, people that have already reinvented the way things are done. These are folks that are going to tell us a little bit about what they've learned, some of the best practices along the way. So a day long of inspiration, a day of hearing from the people that are out there doing truly amazing things. We're going to hold each other accountable. There's going to be opportunities for follow-up. There's going to be opportunities for special access following the Young Guns event. So just a really exciting event to get jacked up about, ample opportunities to learn and grow, and really trying to turn the page on our careers and really dig deep and aspire for that level of greatness that we all have within us. But I also want to ask you a question now, Jenna, as well, because we at Young Guns are pretty selective with who we partner with. There's a lot of individuals and organizations that want to be a part of this, and we believe that P5 is a good organization for us to be associated with. Now, I've told you why before. I think P5 is an exciting organization to be associated with, but for the viewers that are watching this, tell us a little bit about P5 and how there's ample synergies between what you're doing and what we're doing.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Paul, and I totally agree with you and echo your perspective from our side too, that we're also selective both in terms of partnerships, but also, even sponsors and the people that we're reaching out to attend. The P5 Women's Summit is going to be the largest women's entrepreneurship and business event in Wisconsin, both in terms of attendance. We're expecting about 1,200 entrepreneurs, executives, and emerging leaders in attendance, and also just in terms of value and the caliber of speaker and resources and networking opportunities that are available at this event. I think due to the speaker lineup, which I'll touch on in a second here, the attendance is going to be a lot different than what you typically see at other events. And I think, due to the nature of yours as well, just the innovation and being something cool and creative, yours will have a much different audience than I think you see at a lot of the monthly networking events or the local events that have been going on for a million years. Not that those don't have great value too, but a lot of times you see the same people month after month after month, where if you're looking to really grow your network and get some new connections, these are both events where you might see a higher level of executive or entrepreneur or people that aren't typically at all those other events. So the P5 Women's Summit is August 9th through the 11th in Madison, Wisconsin. It's at Monona Terrace. We have a unparalleled, just powerhouse. It is insane. Powerhouse speaker lineup of female multi-million-dollar entrepreneurs, Fortune 500 executives, New York Times bestselling authors. I know everyone says they're a bestselling author now once they sell like 10 books on Amazon and no one else sold that many in their category that day or whatever, but I'm talking like New York Times bestselling authors, the real deal, like nationally and globally known female entrepreneurs, people like Bethany Frankel, who was on Real Housewives of New York, CEO and founder of Skinny Girl Brands, which is a multi-million-dollar company and branding organization. They have everything now from supplements to liquor to pants and clothes, and like the brand is just everything. It's amazing what she's been able to build. She actually just announced that they have a new show coming out with Mark Burnett, the producer. So keep your eye open for her new show. It's going to be awesome. She was a guest judge and investor on ABC's Shark Tank, which I don't know about you, Paul, but I'm like obsessed with that show, super nerdy about it.
Sure.
So Bethany will be there. Arlynn Hamilton, who is a founder and managing partner of Backstage Capital, which is a venture capital firm out in Silicon Valley, reaching close to $40 million fund now. And they invest solely in female and underrepresented founders for businesses. There's some crazy statistics that show, especially in the venture capital world, only like 3% of venture capital at this point goes to female founders. So just an incredibly small amount. But even with that number, female-founded companies tend to statistically be more profitable. So she has an amazing story of how she went out and founded this just because she thought it was so important and valuable. She was just on the cover of Fast Company magazine, which is huge, amazing. She has a book coming out in May called It's About Damn Time, which I think maybe you can figure out what it's time for, but she's an awesome example of that. And actually, everyone at the P5 event will get a copy of that book. So super excited to be able to share her story. Amy Morin, Shalene Johnson, Elena Cardone. If you ever read like the 10X rule or any of the sales stuff, Grant and Elena Cardone, their 10X event is actually going on in Vegas right now. I'm heading out to her event there in a couple days. She's amazing about building your empire. Has a book called Build Your Empire, actually. Everyone will get a copy of that one too, and not to give away too many surprises, but just an amazing powerhouse speaker lineup. We'll have a couple more speakers that are announced over the next couple of months here, some other big names. But also as a part of that, we have a one-of-a-kind pitch competition for female founders. So Bethany, who was, a actual judge on ABC Shark Tank, Arlynn, who is the managing partner and founder of this huge venture capital firm in Silicon Valley, Jeff Hoffman, who is a billionaire with a B, not an M, billionaire, entrepreneur and investor. He was one of the co-founders of Priceline.com. And then a couple local fund leaders, including a representative from the American Family Insurance Institute for Corporate and Social Impact. They are the title sponsor of this pitch competition. That's just gonna be amazing. So if you are a female founder or you know a female founder, there's no cost to enter. You can go to p5womensummit.com, submit your business. We're going to pick a handful of female founders to pitch live at the event to over 1,000 female business and community leaders. And there'll be over $10,000 in cash and prizes. You'll pitch in front of these celebrity judges that obviously, have huge funds and are investors themselves. And it's just an amazing, amazing opportunity to get your brand out there, get your company out there, and possibly win some cash prizes, mentorship from hugely successful people that you don't normally get to get in contact with, and some potential for even bigger investments and opportunities. So just a one-of-a-kind event. There's nothing of this scale in Wisconsin, and I'm so excited to be able to bring something of this caliber locally to Wisconsin, because whether you're in Madison, Milwaukee, Green Bay, Fox cities, there's just a ton of amazing, successful entrepreneurs, executives, emerging leaders, corporations, and I think there's already a ton of valuable local events, like I said, but this is something that's just on a totally different level to complement, those things that are already available, but just bring it up a notch and help show people some really big things that they can do and how to set and achieve bigger goals to increase their income, impact, and influence. So I could talk about this for 100 hours. I know we want to keep this short, but I'm just so excited, and it's definitely going to be a life-changing opportunity for the people that get to grab tickets.
Well, why don't we do this? Because like you said, we are running out of time pretty quickly. We've got this unique partnership between the two entities, between P5 and Young Guns. It's a pretty unique partnership, and you've decided to make a very generous offer based on attendance at P5 and Young Guns. You want to explain that one quickly?
Yes, absolutely. I think one of the biggest things that I've learned through helping coordinate this event and just my career in general, and I think, Paul, we're on the same page about this, is, the old mentality and old mindset, especially in sales or business, was kind of like dog eat dog world, kill your competition, be the best, get everyone else down to push you up. Where I think really now the most successful people and the most successful companies and organizations are the ones that value collaboration over competition. And I think the type of people that are action takers, entrepreneurs, enjoy innovation, and the things that you have highlighted at your event are also people that would get a ton of value and appreciate what we have going on at our event. So this is what I wanted to do to partner with you guys. I know you have a ton of people already signed up, and your event's coming up quickly here, but if anyone else is still looking to get their ticket to the Young Guns event in Milwaukee, February 27th, you can get the tickets at youngguns.com. Is that the website?
Close. It's younggunsevent.com.
Younggunsevent.com. Go to younggunsevent.com, and you can get your ticket there. But here's the deal that I want to give. If you also want to attend the P5 Women's Summit, which is in August 9th through the 11th in Madison. I know it's mainly for women, but this lineup is crazy. So guys, Paul, I hope you'll be there. Guys, you can attend too. You'll get a ton of value as well. I promise we won't be just talking about girly stuff. It's not really my jam either, but amazing business advice. But if you grab your ticket to the P5 Women's Summit, which you can get it just at p5womensummit.com, shoot me a message, Jenna at attendp5.com. That's my email, Jenna at attendp5.com. And I will cover the cost, your full ticket cost for Paul's Young Guns event in Milwaukee, February 27th. So get your P5 ticket, shoot me an email, Jenna at attendp5.com, and I will cover the cost so you get a free ticket to also attend Paul's events. And don't worry, guys, I know a ton of you have already taken action, which is amazing. Successful people are decisive people and they're action takers. So congrats to you for already signing up and investing in yourself to get to that Young Guns event. I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity either. So if you already got your ticket to Paul's Young Gun event, again, shoot me an email, Jenna at attendp5.com, and I will shoot you a promo code for the full cost of a Young Guns ticket to get off of your P5 ticket. So basically reimbursing you for the cost of Paul's event, and then also get to come to ours for a double whammy. No lose situation for you, huge value at both events. And I want to cover the cost whether you have got your ticket already to Young Guns or you still need to get on the ball and get it, because it's going to be amazing. I'll be there the 27th at the Young Guns event. I can't wait to check it out, and I hope to meet you guys there. So go to p5womensummit.com, grab your ticket, and either way, shoot me an email, Jenna at attendp5.com, and we'll either get your new ticket to Young Guns or we'll cover the cost of your old one. So how does that sound, Paul? Does that work for you? Pretty exciting. So to close this out, yeah, it's an honor to be associated with you, Jenna. Thank you for all that you're doing, not just on behalf of Young Guns, entrepreneurship, professional development, but also for P5 Women's Summit. It's exciting to be partnering with you in this regard. It's nice to see what you're doing, what we're doing, and when we join forces, we're just going to touch that many more lives. We're going to inspire that many more people, and accordingly, we're going to make the world that much more of a better place. So you guys heard from Jenna how to get that reimbursement deal, very generous. For those of you, excuse me, that want a little bit more information about Young Guns, again, it's just younggunsevent.com. Check us out, check out P5, lots of good opportunities. But Jenna, thank you for your partnership, thank you for your friendship, and thank you for all that you're doing on behalf of the professional development and entrepreneurial community. It's greatly appreciated. Hey. My pleasure. Right back at you, Paul. You guys are killing it over at Young Guns and in Milwaukee. Can't wait to work with you on this. Like I said, I'll be there at Young Guns February 27th. Hope to hear from you before then. Attend Jenna at attendp5.com. Either way, if you got your ticket or getting your ticket at p5womensummit.com. And hopefully we will meet you, Paul and I will get to meet you in person if we haven't already. February 27th at Young Guns, and then August 9th through the 11th at the P5 Women's Summit in Madison. So thanks for taking a listen to Paul and I, and we will see you again soon. Thanks, guys. Bye, everybody.